From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 1973, these are the Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, August 26, 2015. Fire swept through the Colorado home of well-known contester Chuck Colleen, K0RF, Tuesday, August 18th. Local media accounts and the Boulder County Sheriff's Office reported that the damage was extensive, but no injuries were reported. A fellow ham, George Schultz, W0UA, told the ARRL that he's operated often from Colleen's shack, which occupies 2 bays of the ranch-style home's 6-bay garage. He said fire officials believe the blaze originated in the laundry room, possibly the clothes dryer. Latest reports said that the Red Cross was assisting the family in finding temporary shelter. You might call it the end of an era. Rockwell Collins, which designed and manufactured mechanical filters for more than 2 generations of hams, has discontinued the filter production. The company posted on its website, "Over the past several years, we've seen a dramatic reduction in demand for narrowband analog filters. Due to this and other economic reasons, Filter Products will be discontinuing its mechanical filter products in the near future." The company acknowledged that the filters have been eclipsed by digital signal processing, and this was a significant factor in its decision. Rockwell Collins has not yet announced a date for the final production run. Just days away from the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina on August 29th comes a story of lessons learned. A Mississippi hospital administrator has come to believe that the best remedy for some emergencies may well be a reliable prescription of ham radio. Harold Murphy, Assistant Safety Director for the George Regional Health System, expects to improve on the hospital system's emergency responsibilities by tapping into radio communications. The system operates 2 hospitals, 2 nursing homes, and a number of medical clinics and other health-related centers. Murphy's extensive career as a safety professional, both in hospitals and as a volunteer firefighter, has landed him in the thick of earthquakes, mudslides, ice storms, and tornadoes. His skills were especially tested recently in Hurricanes Katrina and Ivan. He said, "Throughout all of my experiences, one thing stands out, the integral piece in the response process, communication." Toward that end, Murphy has thrown himself wholeheartedly into his new management strategy. This past spring, he got his technician's license, then wasted no time upgrading to general class. He's still studying and hopes to pass his next test no later than December. It's back to school time for kids and their teachers, and for some educators, the curriculum includes amateur radio. They enrolled in the ARRL's Teachers Institute on Wireless Technology, where ARRL's team of trainers taught them how to be more effective radio science instructors for their returning young students. Let's hear from Larry Kendall, K6NDL, one of the Institute's instructors who spoke recently with Amateur Radio Newsline's Hap Holly, KC9RP, about how and why he teaches these teachers how to teach, everything from robotics and electronics to satellites and weather.
The interesting part of this for me is it really is kind of refreshing and reinvigorating just in terms of my both technical skills, gives me a chance to do some things they're kind of above and beyond what I would be doing with 7th and 8th graders, for example. It really gives me a chance to reconnect with teachers. I don't have a lot of opportunities during a typical day here at school to interact with a lot of adults because I have 210 or so students. It really is a lot of fun for me, and this gives me an opportunity to build up my own skills, my own knowledge. Needing to teach it to other people, I need to kind of overlearn it myself. Looking at exciting applications of the topics and technology, it just is kind of a win-win for me.
The Institute, already planning for next year, meets the challenge of teacher enrollment by doing some effective communications of its own, this time off the air.
Each year around January, the League puts out a very nice color brochure about the Teacher Institutes that gives the dates and that kind of thing. As far as finding out information, we're in the process of trying to produce some materials that local radio clubs can use to promote the Teacher Institutes, a short video and some other things, along with the brochure, kind of give them a sense of what they can then share with their teachers. And that's what we hope some of the local clubs will do. Most of the people that attend find out about it through the articles and stories and things that appear in QST that then are read by amateurs that talk it up at their local club meetings and friends that are teachers. It's kind of a word of mouth plus publications and information that goes out through the mail and through the internet.
To hear Kendall talk more about the Teachers Institute on Wireless Technology, check out this week's Rain Report, available on demand from therainreport.com, via Twitter at #TheRainReport, and via iTunes. And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news for over 37 years and counting at www.arnewsline.org. With Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, I'm Don Wellbanks, AE5DW 73, and we'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.